Alright, welcome back guys. So today I'm going to try to get my body moving around a little bit after my back injury. I hurt my back here a couple of days ago and I need to get up and around and moving, but I can't really do any heavy lifting or anything. So I got this short piece of log on here that I kept from a load of logs that I hauled off, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's some kind of maybe ambrosia maple or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. But so what I want to make with it is some bowl turning blanks to make some bowls out of, maybe like a large sink or something. If you've followed my channel for very long, you may have seen a bowl that I made for Pure Living for Life, and it was the lighter colored bowl, and it was made out of the same kind of wood. It had, you know, where the brown on the heartwood just kind of looked like it was kind of shooting out, like coming right out at you. That's what this kind of wood here looks like. I'll have to figure out what it is exactly. Well, I just don't know what it is. It could be sweet gum or just about anything. But so anyway, the updates on my log arch trailer. You guys may not know that I cut the dovetail off the back end of it, and I got rid of the old positioning arms and built some new positioning arms out of the same material that I built the log arch out of. I bought two 20-foot sticks of 2x3 1/4-inch thick tubing, and I haven't had to buy any more since. This is just some of the leftover from when I built the log arch. So kind of let you see how this operates, and we'll get after it. Oh, the other thing is this remote controller for the winch. I don't have to be hooked up to it by cord. I can wear it on a lanyard around my neck. So I guess let's bring you guys around over here and oh, that hurt. Let you see from a different angle here. And let me show you a leaf right here from this tree. It's not much of one. That's what it looks like. It could be a hickory. I don't know. Somebody, I guarantee you, already knows exactly what it is. I have to move around a little bit slow. If I move too quickly, I hurt my back. So bear with me. Come on now. Being a pain. I didn't get backed up exactly right. Let's see if I can move this down. Boy, just little tiny movements like that can send a shockwave through your back. So I guess even with the right equipment, even a crippled person can run a saw to a certain extent. Well, I tell you what, guys, just the slightest wrong move and whew. That's what I thought. Got to be careful not to throw my back out again, so probably whenever I need to lift some pieces off here, if I can't just shove them off the side or something, I'm gonna have to holler at one of my kids to come out and move it for me. The pieces I get out of the middle, they're probably gonna be pretty darn thick. Fun and not fun. Not something you want to do with an injured back. Thing. All right, guys, let's get this thing cut up. down the maximum that this mill will let me cut, which I believe is like 7 inches. About 7 1/16. Since my back is hurt, I can't pick that up, so I'm gonna have to use the A-frame to pick that slab up. It's either that or get one of the kids to come out here and pick it up. Even that was heavy. Had to hold it right against me.
hard to maneuver. Oh, come on. Pretty nice looking. Just have to keep it from hurting. It's not a really big piece, but it's heavy enough to hurt you, especially when your back's already hurt. Take you guys over here so you can see what that looks like. Look at that. It's pretty nice. I'm thinking this is sweet gum. Just from looking at that one little leaf that was growing off the side of it, it looked like a sweet gum leaf. You know those trees that have the sweet gum balls? Little spiky ball things that be all over in your yard. You definitely don't want to step on. Let's see, there's the leaf right there on it. See if I can zoom you guys in on it. That's the little leaf that's growing on it. That's why I think it's a sweet gum. But that's going to be probably a couple of sink bowl. I want to make turn out some bowls that are pretty big, about as wide as that is, and turn them into a sink bowl. Let me take you guys over here. I've got a sweet gum tree here in my yard. Let's go see if this leaf looks just like it. That big one right there next to the road is a sweet gum. The big one to the left, that's a silver maple. This is a very small, like juvenile leaf. This is a very large leaf. See if we can find one over here. Now the bark on it looks the same, and the leaf looks very, very, very similar. This is another one right here that's growing out of the roots here. Let's see. I want to try to find a smaller leaf. One that's kind of flat. What you see? To me, that looks the same. So I'm pretty sure that log I have is a sweet gum. So, and let me try to bend down here and get one of these. Bad thing about these trees, these little things right here. These little sweet gum balls. This one's kind of old and crackly. Not too sharp and pointy, but boy, I tell you what, when these things drop, there's some on the tree right now. When they drop, they fall on the ground, they hurt. I'd hate to cut this one down, but it kind of needs it. It's, I mean, it doesn't need to be cut down. It needs to be trimmed back away from the road. There's Max underneath the van. Let's see how the chickens are doing. Hi, chicken birds. Chicken bird. They don't want it. They don't want to be bothered today, I guess. Still no eggs from them. I know I need to finish up the coop. 15 chickens. Well, it's a good time to let them out right now. I forgot to let them out this morning. They're wanting out. And if you have to leave the house early and you're not going to be back before dark, it's kind of a pain to get them rounded up and get them back in the coop. At least it is with mine. Come on, chickens. Chicken bird. Come on. Come on, chicken bird. We'll let them out and they'll come out here and eat the grass and the bugs and whatever they can find to eat, they'll eat it. They kind of keep the yard trimmed down. Is that all, y'all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. One went back in. Come on, chicken bird. Stay away from my garden. They're going after the garden now. I'm gonna have to spray them with the water to teach them to stay away from the garden. Get out of the garden. No, I'm serious. doubt that'll work very long. I don't want them eating up my tomatoes. Been having a hard time getting the tomatoes to grow this year. Those little caterpillars have been eating my tomato plants up pretty bad. You can see this one here, it's been ate up pretty bad over there. Now this one right here, a caterpillar got to it quite a while back, and it was just a small stem sticking up, and it's already recovered and started blooming. So we got that, I can't remember what they call that, arugula or something like that. It tastes like pepper. It's nasty. Don't like it. I picked one out of the garden the other day, stuck it in my mouth and ate it. Ugh. It was a very spicy, peppery flavor. That might be for some of y'all, but not for me. See if I can get back over here to the sawmill. I'd really like to get that piece in the wood shop, but I really don't have room for it in there right now. I'll get it over there close, and probably have the kids make room for it. I need to get them to get that saw out of the bed of my truck too. I think that's going to be all the sawmilling for me today. I don't know. I might come out here later and flip this piece right here over, or I don't know. I don't know how big of bowls I'd get out of that, but I'll probably just flip it over and skim another piece off the top, and that'll be like the base of the bowl, just to make a parallel flat spot to where I can mount the blanks onto the lathe. Now, these are going to be pretty darn big. The width of this, we'll just go ahead and go to the bark. The 17 inches is the bark. Go from sap to sap. It's about 15 3/4 or so. That'll be possibly about a 15-inch diameter bowl that you could possibly get out of that. Probably be more like a 14 or so. I'm getting a lot of traffic today. I know my boss wants me to go to work, but this right here is the highlight of my day. This is like about all I've got accomplished. I mean, the log was already on the trailer. I hooked onto it, I pulled it off, used the winch on the trailer to set it down on the bed here, as you guys seen, and took 2 cuts, and I took a 2-hour break and a nap in between putting it on the mill and getting it milled. I know you guys probably didn't notice I took a nap, but I don't know, my back just, it got to hurting pretty bad, and it felt like it was in a vise, and I just had to go in and sit down, and they got me on some muscle relaxers, and well, that made me a little bit tired. When I sat down and started watching YouTube, I ended up passing out. Or I didn't pass out, I just allowed myself to go to sleep, and woke up feeling a little bit better, and then I come out here and cut those 2 pieces, and now my back is starting to feel it again. I can feel the muscles kind of tensing up, and so I probably need to go back in and sit down for a while and edit video and throw this out there to you guys. And anyways, hope you liked it, and if you guys want, keep me in your prayers. Hopefully my back will be healed up in the next day or so. I've already missed 3 days of work because of it, and it happened to me at work. I was shoveling some sand-like aggregate, and I twisted and lifted just perfectly wrong, and messed it up. So now I'm paying for it. It was a stupid move, and I knew better. I've had my back go out a couple of times before like that from doing exactly that. So I'm surprised it hasn't happened while moving logs or using the cant hook to roll big logs over. I'm just really surprised. I mean, because that stuff is a lot heavier than what I was lifting with a shovel, but it's that twisting action and you know, jabbing that shovel in to what you're digging so hard that causes it. But so anyways, I think I'll get the kids out here and get them to move this over there to the wood shop, and then maybe tomorrow or this afternoon, if I feel any better, maybe I'll get a chunk of it cut off and in there on the lathe. I don't know if I feel like standing in front of a lathe very long though. So, I mean, there's quite a bit of lifting with that, you know, just getting a blank onto the lathe. And I don't have anything inside the wood shop to help pick anything like that up. So that would have to be left up to my munchkins that are quite capable of lifting probably more than I can anymore. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. We'll see you later.